Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So, I watched the COD Next live stream this morning, and it was super promising. I was really excited for it. The things that stuck out most to me were, of course, the underwater combat. The hanging over ledges looks super cool. They showed off a couple new maps. They look nice. They talked about how they wanted to focus a lot more on more like high energy, more close combat uh maps instead of the big super big maps that they had in like Modern Warfare 2019 that you could just there was just a lot of empty room in it, and they wanted to make new maps where that wasn't the case, which is good. I'm glad about that. Of course, looking at it, the thing I was most excited about was the new gunsmith system, the gunsmith 2.0 system, where you could like transform your weapons and stuff solely because of the grind. The grind is leveling up each individual weapon up to like 70 levels was just ooh, it was rough on the soul to do. And so it looks like a lot more interesting of a system, because not only do you only have to level up certain weapons a significantly less amount of levels, but it also almost forces you to use different weapons to level them up. And so I think the beginning of the game will be really interesting because it'll be a lot of people trying a lot of new weapons instead of just picking one and then sticking with it for the entire game until the meta channels start making like meta videos like these are the best weapons, use only them. Another big thing that they talked about, of course, they talked a lot about Warzone 2, which I'm not really a big Battle Royale fan, and so I didn't play a lot of Warzone 1. And so when they talked about changes they were making, I didn't completely like. Of course, I understood them because I'm not brain dead, but it doesn't really affect me. But I mean, they look cool. The changes look cool. The map looks big and nice and not terrible. A lot of people, I was seeing a lot of people talking about how the map doesn't look terrible, and it looks pretty good. So good for them. That's awesome. I hope the Warzone VR players get a good experience. I would, just because I don't do it doesn't mean I don't want it to be good. But then, of course, then they also showed off COD Mobile, Warzone Mobile, which no one cares. Clown behavior. The UI, the new UI for the new HUD for Modern Warfare 2, it looks really nice. A lot of people comparing it to Ghost, which I can see that. It's kind of like the sleek, semi-futuristic skill, while still sticking with the kind of modern feel. It's really nice. It's got a lot of yellow compared to 19, which had a lot of blue, which is fine. It's a really nice, vibrant, pretty yellow. The transitions and like the things on your screen use the yellow really nice, and so I really like how the HUD looks. Not saying that a HUD could make or break a Call of Duty for me, but it could definitely make or break a Call of Duty for me. That was terrible. Cool. I hate this zone. And now I'm just sitting here looking at Chi-Chi. Okay. Yeah, one of the biggest things to me is the camo grind. I really hope that the camo grind is enjoyable and doesn't take so long, because of course the biggest reason why 19s took so long is because weapons took forever to level up. And so with this new system, it should be a lot faster, but also just a lot better just for leveling weapons in general. It definitely looks like just a super improved system. That being said, I heard a lot of people talking about the mini map and the problem it has, where people that shoot don't show up on it, which is worrisome because that was one of the big problems at the beginning of 19 had that people slashed on and was eventually changed. And so I really hope that they see people complain about it and then don't do it again, But who knows? Maybe it'll be better for the game. Who knows? I completely 100% doubt it. But you know, maybe it'll make the game better. Maybe I just don't understand. But I mean, it's cool that they brought all those people out to record the games so that we can literally see them in action before the beta comes out tomorrow for PlayStation. Of course, they're all super preset. I think they played on maybe 2 maps, and I'm sure the beta will have more game modes and more maps maybe. But the most important thing is it will have a progression system, so we can actually see what it'll be like to level up and play the game in that beta. And so that'll give us a lot more of a perspective of what it will be like when the game actually comes out in terms of progressing through weapons. Which, of course, main game comes out October 28th. Warzone 2 comes out November 16th. We have PlayStation beta this weekend. Next weekend will be everyone's beta. Campaign comes out a week before Modern Warfare 2's launch. And so for those days of the beta, not PlayStation, because of course I don't have a PlayStation, but for those days where everyone gets access to beta, I will be playing a ton of it, and for those 4 days I'll be dropping gameplay of the beta on those days. And then when the campaign comes out, I'll be playing through the campaign. Hopefully, I mean, we'll get 7 days to play it. I presume I won't need all 7 days. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll certainly see. New game drops, and the camo grind begins, and I will be playing a ton of that. I'll still be playing. I'm not gonna just drop Genshin. I'll still be playing it, and if anything important comes out, I'll be sure to make videos on it. Other than that, I will just be flying through Call of Duty, playing a ton of it, because I know that we have the beta coming out for me with the 22nd through 26th, I believe that's the dates that I have. Then we have Genshin 3.1, which is coming out, I believe, on the 28th of September, and so I'll have a little bit of that to play. Also, new event for Azure Lane came out today. Not as big, of course, not as big of an intel drop as new Call of Duty, but is still news. It came out. Got a new UR. It's a Sakura Empire event. 80 pulls, Sylvan Goddard, unlucky. Worst RNG ever. I have terrible luck. I hate that game. Character models look super cool. I don't know any of their names yet because it literally came out today and I haven't gotten the chance to actually sit down and take a look at them. We got some new skins, which are cool. I think we got 2 live TDs, maybe 1. Though saddening is the new UR skin isn't live TD, which is weird because I almost expected it to be the norm, because every other pullable UR has a live TD except for her. So that definitely caught me off guard. Not saying it's a bad skin. The skin looks really nice, but it's also why is it not live 2D? Because I almost just expected it to be. And so when it wasn't, it kind of caught me off guard. But I mean, it's fine. It's still a really nice skin. Yudachi Retrofit Rerun. So anyone that didn't get it the first time, it's back. And I'm probably, after this event's over, they'll probably throw it in a shop so that it isn't an event-based thing. Oh. Got him. Totally just completely guessed on what the pattern was. I just ran over them. Okay. This looks like it's gonna involve a little less guessing. Another thing is the Arknights Guide Ahead event. It's coming out tomorrow. I'll talk more about that tomorrow when it actually does come out. Tomorrow's video will be probably a mix between Arknights event and visual gameplay of the Modern Warfare 2 beta that I'll not, of course, display because I'm not going to be playing it, but I'll still talk about it. But I mean, it's got nice characters. The Ameta is not at the top of my obtaining list, though Kazamaru is. Oh, okay. So I think it's Circle HT. And I have to keep continually going into that order. Boom. Just that easy. Oh, it's different. Oh my. Oh, I'm not smart. How am I supposed to... I don't know how to do puzzles, okay? But it's still circle HT. Hold on, watch this. Boom, boom. Circle HT. Circle HT. It's just this. It's just that easy. I'm insane. I'm just a different breed. So I was reading some articles about 3.1 because of course it's coming out on the 28th, and they were talking about banners that'll be in 3.1, and they talked about Nilo, which I think everyone knows that Nilo is going to be 3.1. But they were also talking about Sino, and also us getting more of Sumeru in it, which I mean that'll be nice. I'd like to get more of Sumeru, especially if I can get more story from Sumeru. That would also be cool. And so if that's two of the banners, that then leaves what the other two will be. I could probably get a hold of like speculations of what it will be, but I genuinely don't know. Of course, these are all purely speculation, and so realistically, the four could just be completely who knows what. But I think everyone's kind of come to an agreement that Nilo will be there. But of course, I'll keep holding on to Primos until Raiden comes back. It'll be sad to miss out on the new characters, but what can you do? None. I mean, it's not like I'm heartbroken. Like, oh no, I won't get to play all these new characters. None of them 100% pique my interest. I don't care too much about them. The only one I do care about Sino though. Sino is someone that looks really interesting. Also, another polearm character. So that's awesome. Polearm gang. So I'll Sino will be cool, and I'll wait to see what he has. Just because if he is, because he's already a character just right off model that I want. But if he plays in a way that I want as well, I have no problem pulling on him in hopes of getting him. Just because he does look cool. But I haven't seen anything on him other than just his model. But yeah, exciting day. COD Next came out. Super cool, very exciting event. It was really awesome to watch. Actually, an event came out today. Arknights comes out tomorrow. Beta gameplay all this weekend. I will post beta gameplay next weekend, and a Genshin 3.1 is coming out sometime in like 2 weeks-ish. So, I mean, that's all for today. Catch you guys tomorrow.